G'day guys, good morning. It's Jimmy Trades here for your Friday daily analysis. Happy Friday. Always a good time of the week, getting ready for the weekend. If you've got plans for the weekend, let me know in the comments below. What am I up to? I'm going to do some work around the house tomorrow. My wife's at work for the day, so I'm going to do some work around the house and hang out with my boy. And then Sunday, we might do some family stuff together. No plans really just yet. Hope you've had a really good week. Hope you've had a successful week. Let's start today with a couple of updates. We've got Apex running their 80% off at the moment, and that's running through till the end of the month. We also have non-farm payroll coming up next week. I think it's on Friday next week. So that'll coincide really well. If you want to try and expedite some evals, great opportunity to do so. And we've also got My Funded Futures have launched their new milestone plan, and you can get in at a great entry price. I think it's $179 on the 25K with 25% off currently if you use code Jimmy. So always remember, code Jimmy gives you the best discounts available on most prop firms. And then we're going to move over to the calendar, guys. We'll have a look at the calendar and jump over to the CL short trade that I took yesterday. We're going to talk through that trade, talk about how I framed the idea around that trade and the outcome of that trade. Then we'll do some quick daily analysis and wrap it up and get ready for New York Open. All right, guys, let's move on to the calendar. Let's grab it here. So on the calendar, we can see here Friday the 25th of October. It's a no news day. So we had our news yesterday, which didn't do a lot really. There wasn't a lot of volatility from this news, the way I saw it anyway. Others might see it differently. So, what am I expecting today? Probably a bit of a slow day at the end of the week, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so no news today, so we'll just be waiting till after open, 9:30 for indices, 9 o'clock for commodities, and just looking for that A+ setup. All right, let's roll over to the charts. And we'll start on oil because I want to go through this trade. So moving into New York Open yesterday, we're looking at price was located inside this bearish FEG. So you can see that here. The FEG is these three candles and the gap in between. So we don't have the wicks overlapping. That is the FEG. So we have a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Okay, meaning that there's more sellers than buyers. Price was located in that region. Now the other thing was that price had already swept previous day high and Tuesday's high. All right, so we were quite high up into this bearish FEG. And we use the ERL to IRL or IRL to ERL concept. So IRL is the FEG, and then we'd be looking for ERL, so external. So that's how I started to frame my idea. So first of all, I had a bearish bias on the day. Then I dropped down to the 15-minute. You're probably going to ask me why, and I'm going to show you. So I use the daily for my bias, the hourly for my narrative and logic, and then the 5-minute for my entry. The 5-minute for my entry will never change. I don't like to sit on the 1 minute. It's too much for me mentally, I guess. There's too much going on. I like the calmness of the 5 minute. I get plenty of time to decide what I'm doing, plenty of time to enter the market. I quite like that. And so I'll always enter on the 5 minute. But what I have been doing is looking at the 15 minute for manipulation. Now, if we have a look here, initially, this is how I worked it. Okay, so I had a bearish bias, so that was sweet. And you can see we're quite aggressive during the day. Price just kept moving higher and higher. And for any newcomers to trading, you'd just be looking at a huge green candle going, well, there's just no way this is going to go lower. Like, this is crazy, because it was quite a solid candle. When I did my analysis yesterday, if you go back and have a look, there was a lot of strength in the daily candle at that stage. So I ran my projections. I look for a manipulation, all right? Something that stands out for me. This manipulation here, right at true day, end of the day to the new day, so true day open here, is something that stood out to me. So I project that. Then I'm looking for price to reach to the -2 to 2.5. That's my target area. Now, if price moves beyond that, then I'm looking for price to reach the -4. If we get a reversal at the -2.5, then I'm looking to target lower prices. So that's exactly what happened. And if we have a look here, we see this Asia London manipulation also aligned with the -2.5. So we reached up here and then we formed a reversal. So once that reversal kicked in, I then looked at this leg. Now you might go, why didn't I use this high to this low for the manipulation? Well, I looked at this as one leg just because the way it just sort of chopped up. And this is just how I based it. So I ran the manipulation or the standard deviations from this leg. Then based on that, I was targeting this -2 to 2.5 region. With that in mind, we have low resistance liquidity resting through here. Okay, we have bullish FVG aligned with this swing low. So a nice target, an area that I often talk about as being a strong area for reversal. So that was my target area. Coming into open, and even if we have a look at the hourly, because I still use the hourly point of interest. Coming into open, we have, so keeping in mind my target is down here. So I'm already bearish bias. I've now got projections that align with low resistance liquidity. Okay, and you can see that here, beautiful, low resistance liquidity. We have this low resistance liquidity here. Price pushes up into this imbalance. We've got a small SIBI right here, a negative or a bearish FEG. Price pushes up into that. At that moment in time, I already know my targets and I'm looking for an entry. So I'm patient and I wait. We then see this lovely unicorn setup. We have these equal highs here. We have a nice stop hunt. Again, into the hourly bearish FEG. I've got my targets and we get this beautiful setup. Now, once we inverted this FEG here, I even had more conviction in the trade entry. So at that moment in time, I decided I'm going to market order in. This candle closed, the 950 candle, and I market ordered in. Then I just played it out. I had my targets down here, and I didn't take 5R, just so you know. I took 2.3, okay. And the reason I took 2.3 was I was looking at these lows through here. I was also looking to expedite some evals, and that meant this target also meant that I could achieve a pass on those evals, which I did. And I also have a low risk strategy on my top step funded accounts at the moment. Those top step funded accounts are in some drawdown. So I have a low risk strategy to get them back into profit. Okay, so once my profit target was reached, I just closed the trade. I wasn't interested in trying to continue to trail because I have a strategy to build those accounts back into profit. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking to my plan. As soon as you move away from your plan, that's when you get yourself into trouble. And trust me, I know. I've got myself into trouble plenty of times. Blown funded accounts, you name it. Okay? So that is how I framed my trade. And I was able to pull 2.3R from a very lovely trade on CL. And it's just really, really nice to see all your ideas come together and to play out. So I hope you got some value from that trade breakdown. If you've got any questions around it, if you're not sure on something that I talked about during that breakdown, please throw a comment below and I'll happily respond. All right, if you're not sure why I did something or if something didn't make sense, throw a comment and I'll get back to you, no doubt. All right, with that done, let's roll through some quick analysis. I'm going to keep it quick today. And also, guys, make sure to tune in to the student stage today from on Ascetic Capital's Discord. Juno, amazing guy, awesome dude, very good trader, is the student on the student stage today, and he's going to be talking through the stat map. So jump into the student stage. If you don't know what stat map is, it's a great opportunity to get in there, and you're going to hear all the details around how stat map can help level up your trading. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Guys, tune in to Ascetic Capital Discord. You'll find the stream live at 8:30. All right, let's clear the charts. We're on oil. Let's jump out to the daily. I think I might just do some daily analysis today. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to trade today. I'm probably going to sit on my hands. I had a really good day yesterday, so I'm not really interested in giving back any profits. But we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how long Juno's student stage goes for first. It's at 8:30, so we've got an hour before open, but I imagine there's going to be a lot of information in there. So we'll see how it plays out. All right. So oil on the daily, pretty straightforward. We swept this swing high here, and we've also pushed out of this daily bearish FEG. Now, one thing to consider, some people use volume imbalances. I haven't got enough data on it, to be honest, whether we use this imbalance here as an internal liquidity point. I know Jack Lee does. He does use volume imbalances. So let's take Jack's approach and let's say that we're going to have a bullish bias today. we'll see how it plays out. I'm pretty sure Jack uses that if he watches the video. Jack, if you watch the video today, let me know in the comments if I've hit the nail on the head. If not, then I'll just go back to the old ways of doing it. But we're inside. We've reacted to this volume imbalance, pushing higher. Now, keeping in mind we are still within the daily range of Thursday's candle. Probably what I'd be looking for with this hefty wick to the upside is if price does move higher, we'll see how it reacts and respects the 50% level of the wick. So let's run with a bullish bias for oil today. The other thing to note is we've actually bounced off this order block. Okay, so there's another confluence there for potentially bullish prices. All right, so we're moving off this order block. Okay, let's jump to futures, Euro futures that is. Let's clear the chart. Move, and let's see what we have. So, okay, interestingly enough, I've been targeting this low here, but and maybe I overlooked this one. Well, clearly I did overlook this low because I just thought it wasn't significant enough. But it is aligned with this gap. Maybe I should have paid more attention to this level here because we've had quite a reaction. We've also closed through this bearish FEG, and we've also tested that FEG and started to push higher. We've taken previous day high already, so we need to just be aware of that. Are we potentially targeting this high here? I wasn't going to drop to the hourly, but looking at this, then we would be considering bullish price action. So let's roll with that. I want to look at the hourly, and the reason I want to look at the hourly is, do we have a change in the state of delivery? And with that bullish candle on the daily, I'm thinking we might. And it looks like we do. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I'm still slightly recovering from whatever this bug is that I've had. So we do have a change in the state of delivery here. Okay, we've got the displacement here, and we've respected that level as well. And even when we tried to push through there, we've respected it. So price has continued to move higher. Now 6E, it's done this a few times in the last couple of weeks. It's teased us a little bit. You're thinking that we're going to get a reversal, and then we actually do not. But at the moment, it does look like we might be respecting these bullish PD arrays and potentially confirming a reversal here. So let's keep an eye on that. So bullish for Euro futures. Okay, let's have a look at ES on the daily. So we have price moving out of this bullish FEG and also to the tick respecting this bullish order block. So we're going to look for price to continue to move higher. Okay, so let's stay bullish on ES. And sometimes, like, it can be that simple, you know. We've got bullish PD arrays here that have been respected. So, okay, let's move over to NQ. So NQ, we are moving from this external. Okay, so external, and then we've got this potential to continue higher. We have the high here, which I'll be targeting. Again, we have taken previous day's high, so we just need to consider that. What did ES do? Did ES do the same? ES has not. Okay, interesting. So that is actually a bearish SMT at the moment. Something to consider there. I will remain bullish though. We'll see how we go. All right, moving over to gold. And we did get that move from the bearish, from the bullish FEG. So we did get that move from the bullish FEG, which is great. We'll still remain bullish. So if price, be nice to see price just wick a little bit lower, take out previous day low, and then look for price to continue higher. At this stage, that is what I'd like to see. Dixie, we got bias wrong yesterday. Price did sell off. But I am still looking to target this high here. So I think Ash might have a crystal ball because he noted this perfectly, this bearish bias. He nailed it, to be honest, absolutely nailed it. But we're moving from this bullish FEG, we didn't close below it, so looking for price to move higher. We've swept previous day low already, which is good. It's a good sign. We'll see if we can get price to move higher here. So staying bullish on Dixie. Okay, let's jump out to GBP. Okay, nice. So let's clear. Okay, good one. Okay, so GBP moving from bullish POI. Perfect. We got a bullish move yesterday, and it looks like we're going to continue that today. So keeping that internal to external idea, looking for price to move higher. So remaining bullish on GBP. All right, guys, let's wrap it up there. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Please sub to the channel. Please like the video and leave those comments below. Also, make sure to turn on that notification bell. That way you get all my videos as they are released. Thank you so much for this week. Thank you for being so supportive. I love you guys. Good luck today. Have a great Friday and enjoy your weekend. I hope you get up to some fun stuff. Let me know what you're up to. I'd love to hear it. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Bye for now.